Aries, I know you've been feeling burnt out, but you don't want to miss this opportunity that's coming in for you. Hi, this is Sonia here to do a tarot reading for you. All readings are timeless, and when you are drawn to this reading, there could be a message for you. Remember, energies can go both ways, so you could be a cross watcher. Also, check out your moon or rising sign for better understanding. And if you'd like to support the channel, there are links to donate down below. If you'd like further understanding or spiritual understanding, you can subscribe to my other channel. There's a link for that below. Also, if you would like a personal reading, email me for rates or an appointment. And as always, thank you to all of you for liking and subscribing to my channel. And let's get started. Hi, this message is for Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I pulled some Oracle cards and some Tarot cards. I'm going to clarify with another Tarot deck as we go. And this is your message. It is timeless whenever you find it and are drawn to it. So, okay, so the first card you got is Listening for Truth. And I am going to read that oracle message to you to start. It's the overall energy for the reading. Let me get to it. Okay, so it says, truth speaks to us constantly, but not always in words. It may communicate through a feeling that is hard to put into words, but brings inexplicable sense of peace, trust, and the knowledge that somehow everything is going to work out perfectly, even if there is a little evidence of how it is all going to happen. You're being asked to listen for truths beneath the words rather than the superficial message of the words themselves. This is especially true for the communications of those around you, the press, the newspaper, and the mass media. You will begin to hear fear in the words and actions of those around you, even as they preach love. Listen deeper, listen for truth. This oracle comes with a message of truth for you. You are hearing something that is not being said, and what you are hearing is truthful. You may feel as though you are the only one that is really ready to hear it or see it. Perhaps you have been working in a situation or loving in a relationship where truth is consistently denied. We live in a world where truth is frequently avoided out of fear of what it might reveal. At the basis of such actions, consciously or not, is a deep sense of unhealed toxic shame. If you or someone else is fearful that the truth will expose rather than free or heal, then some personal healing is required. It is a time for letting go of old wounds in favor of a greater sense of self-love and acceptance. You're being asked to love yourself enough to honor the truth, even if you feel you are the only one doing so. Sacred rebels need truth like lungs need oxygen. Truth keeps the energy of life flowing through the rebellious heart. Lies dampen the spirit of the sacred rebel. Even if those with less awakened hearts fear the truth, you must not turn away from it. Don't resent this state of affairs. Perhaps your job is to show that truth can be witnessed even when many want to hide from it. What others do is always their choice, but through your honorable deeds done with integrity, you will be set free, no matter what the outcome. You are a truth seeker. Never deny or try to quiet this down to make others comfortable. You are meant to be an agitator at times. Even though you don't have to confront people to do it, you don't necessarily have to say a word. Though sometimes you will. Often you will agitate it in the most loving sense by unveiling truth simply through your knowings. Hold compassion for your truths you hold. Do not use them as knives to cut others or yourself with harshness, but as the clear insight that allows one to loosen the knots that bind, simply by knowing which thread to gently tug. This oracle brings you guidance. If you have been worn down and depressed by the lies, gossip, deceit, or backstabbing going on around you, don't fret. Get out in nature, spend time communing with the infinite. Healing will come to you now, no matter how many times, in how many ways, or by how many tongues untruth is spoken. You know what you know in your sacred rebellious heart. The truth is your connection to the living truth of life itself. Don't give up. Just open up to healing and know the truth always eventually prevails. Interesting. Okay, so the first card I got, this is another oracle, but it's the new moon in Pisces, and it says meditate and contemplate. This card is, it's very like, it's a watery card basically. The two fish represent like the emotions. Well, let me show you what I'm seeing here, okay? Because the two cards I got that go with it, we've got the Knight of Crystals, which is like the Knight of Pentacles, and the High Priestess reversed. So, okay, so what I'm showing is that there's something that you were believing in or working on, and it feels like maybe it didn't go through in the past. And the Knight of Crystals is showing you having like a lot of endurance, perseverance to keep working on something. The High Priestess reversed, though, is like being, in this deck, it's about being busy all the time, like taking up your time to avoid listening, basically. To avoid your intuition, avoid listening. You could be dealing with an earth sign or a Pisces. There's Pisces there twice. What is the Knight of Crystals? I'm going to get some clarifiers, though, to see where we're going with this. There's too many cards there, so sorry. Why is the Knight of Crystals here? For Aries. Okay, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. So that talks about like you being at the last. It's like you're at the last like the last final push, okay? And you're looking at your fruits, like what I'm feeling is like you maybe haven't gotten a lot of return for all your effort. And it may be because you have so many other things that you are letting distract you, take up your time. So you haven't been able to put in the real effort that you want to, but also don't because you're busying yourself. The High Priestess reversed came out, I clarified it with the Queen of Wands. Now that would represent you. You could be dealing with another fire sign. But because I'm seeing that, these are two really different energies. So what I'm seeing is that the High Priestess, it's like you're coming to a realization that the reason why you haven't gotten the fruits, basically, the results that you wanted, is because you were busying yourself with all these other things. It could have been just like daily things or job, kids, running errands, instead of doing the thing that you feel like you're passionate about, the thing that you want to put the effort into. But with the Queen of Wands upright, that's basically saying that you're coming to this place where you realize that you're coming to this place where you realize that the reason why you're not getting the results, you're looking at your results now, and you're realizing that the reason why you're not getting them is because you've been doing this. And now it's like with it upright, you're coming into the realization that you need to put your focus where on it could be a relationship, or it could be a project. It could be, well, there's anything that you feel like really drawn to. Okay, the Queen of Wands, rather than having to force things to happen, she attracts things. So it's like maybe you were putting you were efforting, I should say, like efforting to get the results, and you're realizing that instead of efforting and feeling like you're not getting the results, it's like you have to understand, you have to be in the place as if you already have them, because you know that they're coming. Okay. Okay, let me go to this next set. Okay, so the next card, now I've got archetype cards here. This is the Pilgrim. Okay, and it's clarified with, we've got the Eight of Shells reversed, the Page of Crystals upright, and the Wheel. So the Eight of Shells being reversed is basically, this is a stagnation in this deck, because from a fear of change, like afraid to move forward. This could indicate you actually moving, okay? With the Page of Crystals, though, because the Page of Crystals is like you coming up with ideas and finding the discipline within yourself to focus, put your focus where your heart, your intuition is telling you to. And this is causing a major change with the Will in your life. It's opening up possibilities for you. That's what I'm seeing. Why is that? Okay, the Eight of Shells just came out with the Justice card. So that's about finding balance. Geez, they're just like flying out. Okay, the Seven of Swords came out. I'm going to clarify that one because that one has a few different meanings. The Devil is reversed on the bottom of the deck. Okay. So with the Seven of Swords coming out and with the Devil being reversed, I feel like, see, in this picture you can see the crow is taking off with some of the swords. It's like he's taking off. A lot of times it can be like stealing. Like literally you could have someone stealing from you, causing a misfortune. That's one thing I see. But with the Devil being reversed, what I'm actually seeing is like you, it's almost like sneaking away from a situation. Or like it's like having to be really tricky about how you maneuver yourself out of a situation. We've got Temperance here. Oh, okay. And the Temperance, it's like the Temperance is, you could be dealing with the Sagittarius. I also have Libra here. But this is like, it can talk about divine timing, but the Temperance card is like an alchemical card. And so I want to get one for the Will, because I see that more as like finding a way. Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is on the bottom. And that's also represented by Sagittarius. But this is like finding a way to almost like turn a tricky situation, negative situation. Oh, jeez. Sorry. into something that's beneficial for you, for everyone. Like it's like a yeah, like turning a situation into something beneficial that wasn't that looked ugly, like a situation that looked ugly. Now, the King of Swords just came out reversed with the Will. Oh, you could be dealing with an air sign. Specifically, it could be a Libra or Aquarius, I see mostly. But what I'm seeing is that this person, okay, this King of Swords is reversed. So you could have a run-in with like the law or justice system, or this King of Swords could have done something sneaky. But it's going to result, like you are going to somehow, from this situation, benefit. And it doesn't mean that they were malicious in their intent either. Even if they were, they somehow justified it in their own mind, thinking it was the best way. But with the King of Swords being reversed, it's like they had lack of clarity. But due to their lack of clarity, I'm showing a new direction that you're going in with this Wheel of Fortune. Like it's going to result in something beneficial. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so the next one I've got is the Stone, and it came out with the Temperance card in reversed in this deck. The Stone is about, it's kind of like your grounding stone, like finding balance. So I feel like something's going to knock you off your balance. Like, it almost feels like it's like kind of like the Tower in a way. And like you needing to be able to center yourself with this stone in that situation. The Magician just came out. You could be dealing with the Gemini. I see a lot of air in this reading. Why is the Magician here with the Temperance reversed? Okay. Interesting. Okay. We got the Fool and the Hanged Man and the Fool. So, okay, so what I'm seeing is that like this Temperance being reversed also suggests that you like of this fear of some change, a fear of going forward, a fear of going through this path. And the Magician suggests that you are like you're carving a new start. But the Hanged Man being here is like you need to pause and like, it's almost like gain a new perspective, but also like planning in a way. And then this is your card, the Fool. This is you taking the leap of faith. And what the Fool doesn't know where he's going to land. So it's just like he knows that it's worth it and he's going to land where he needs to be. Does that make sense? So I am showing that it's like you're afraid to do something. And I think this some situation comes in, causes you to reevaluate your fear and find that center self, that stone, right? So that you begin to take a step back and make a plan to move forward. Okay, the next card you got is the Offering. And you've got the Three of Crystals reversed. Let me clarify the 3 crystals reversed real quick. Ooh, 2 of Cups reversed. Okay. So some of you... Okay, and we've got the 10 of Cups reversed. So some of you may be walking away from a family or a relationship. That's what I'm seeing there. Like a family situation. It doesn't have to be an intimate partner or anything. It just could be a family member. Yeah. The 6 of Swords just came out. The 10 of Swords just came out. And Death came out. It's reversed. There's something that you're needing to walk away from. It could be a job even, but it's not working for you. It's not coming up. And you might get some opportunity. Yeah, what I'm seeing is that you're going to get an opportunity to move you forward, but you have to walk away from something to take this opportunity with this offering. Because, and whatever this offering is, it's going to be good. This is believe in the impossible. There might be something not very clear about the offering. You might see it, we've got the 10 of Acorns here, you might see it as like burdensome almost. Like what I'm getting is that you might receive some kind of offer. It could be a relationship or like a job, some other location or something. Like something's required of you that seems like, oh man, I got to do that. Like if I want this, I got to do that. And you don't see how big this is going to be is what I'm seeing. Because what I'm showing is that it's going to bring in like the Wheel of Fortune, basically. And the wheel can be interpreted in different ways, but I'm seeing it as, yeah. The Empress just came out. The Page of Pentacles is reversed. We'll take a look at that. Let me get one more for why is the Page of Pentacles reversed. That might be, we got the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, this Page of Pentacles is basically you feeling burdened and not wanting to give anymore. You don't want to put any more effort because you're tired. Maybe you've put in a lot already into trying to do something, trying to get something off the ground. But this is what it's bringing in. You got the Empress and the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, this is super stable, super abundant, like lots of abundance. Sorry, that's just amazing what it's bringing in. And that's why you have this card to believe in the impossible. Let me read that believe in the impossible message to you, and I'll end the reading right there. Hold on, let me find it. Blue moon. It's the blue moon. So the blue moon happens, I don't know how often. We had one recently, but as the saying goes, some things happen only once in a blue moon. In other words, hardly ever. Drawing this card suggests you're about to get a rare chance, and that something one-off could well be about to happen. This card is a very positive sign. If you felt like you're hoping too much or asking too much of the universe, whatever you're asking about, well, it might only happen once in a blue moon, but it can happen. However, with this rare opportunity before you, it's important that you believe in it. If you convince yourself that whatever you're asking about can never go in your favor, then guess what? It won't go in your favor. Be grateful for this card, which is a reminder to believe in your dreams. So that's the overall message, is that, yeah, you definitely You've got this rare opportunity coming up, and it might look like a burden because of something that you got to leave behind in some effort. You got to put into something, maybe, or something about it seems burdensome to you. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but it's going to bring in a lot of abundance. It could be whatever abundance means to you, because it means different things for different people. So that's your reading, Aries. If you want a personal reading, message me. My information's down below. You can support the channel, that's down below. And like, share, comment. I will answer your comments the best I can if you have any questions. And also, I just wanted to mention, I moved all my other material. If you are wanting to learn more about spirituality, evolution of consciousness, and my story, I will put the link for my other channel down below. This channel will be more dedicated towards tarot and oracle readings. All my other content will be on the other channel.